And good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Philly Hott Radio, Whistle While You at Work. Good morning. Those who are about to tune in live on Philly Hott Radio, Whistle While You Work. Before we get started, I would truly like to send out a prayer to all the children around the world that has been getting missing. And also, I want to also make another statement that for those who never knew, that 46,000 black Afro-American women has been missing. And I've been really monitoring what has been going on in this country, that 46,000 black Afro-American women has been missing from their homes. Them numbers truly bothers me, and it also bothers Dr. Rock. For those of we are hosting a show, it's important for me and Dr. Rock, if we're going to broadcast live around the world, and for those who are watching us in Africa, Australia, over in Canada, and those who are watching us around the world, it's important that we express our concern about the children, and those who have Facebooks and those on Instagram and watching on their page. It's every day a child is getting missing. So we want to send out a prayer from Philly Hott Radio, Whistle While You Work, me and Dr. Rock. That's very important that we address that. We hope that our viewers respect what we are saying, because that can be your child or your situation, or a mother that can be snatched, because sex trafficking is real big in this country right now, and it bothers me. So what do you think, Dr. Rock? I think that before we start announcing, I guess before we start talking about some of the events, I thought that was something that we need to address about the missing children, and also 46,000 black women have been missing in this country. So
that's just really sad. I mean, all I can say is it's a sad situation. Watch your kids, watch, your teenagers, because it's dangerous out here. I mean, don't let them go alone, have them with somebody, make sure so they can be safe, because it's so, people crazy out here. So to me, you just have to watch it. That's a sad situation that all them girls are missing.
Wow. Okay, thank you, Dr. Rock, for that comment. So, all right, well, we're going to get started. Hi, we are live on Philly Hott Radio, Whistle While You Work. My name is Showtime the Hype Man, along with the outstanding, super best co-hosts around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, again, Miss Dr. Rock. So, good morning, Dr. Rock.
Hey, good morning, everyone. I'm glad to be, well, first of all, I have to thank God for waking me up this morning, because I didn't have to wake up. And I know some people that didn't wake up, so I just thank God for that. And I'm glad to be here on Philly Hott Radio, and because we will whistle while we work.
Give a little whistle. There you go.
Hey, did y'all hear me whistle? Okay. All right, so I just want to, my host, he always give me a shout out. Let me give him a shout out today. This is my favorite host, Showtime.
Wow, thank you.
Hey, he done built the brand, hon. Don't think he didn't build it, he built it, okay? This is my friend, my co-worker, and family.
Thank you so much.
So I just thank for him that we work together, and he's a blessing, definitely a blessing.
Wow.
Yes, and I want to announce a few things that's going on.
But they want somebody to say, what did Dr. Rock been doing all week?
Oh, they want to know what I'm doing all week?
Because we know that always since last Saturday, a lot of people like to know your story, what you've been doing all week. And I think that the fans really participate when Dr. Rock, when she brings all the activities and things you're doing. And also, we've been monitoring your dealing with children in the schools of Philadelphia, and they always want to know how that been going.
Oh, okay.
Your audience always want to know what Dr. Rock doing.
You know what? Kids will be kids. I love my kids. I definitely do. Like everybody know that I was a retiree. I'm retired 30 years in school district of Philadelphia. But I went back to help the kids out, because they really need the old school teachers. Okay, they need them, because a lot lot of teachers that's new, they don't stay long. They be out the door.
Out the door?
Yeah, out the door.
Let me
Did you hear me?
Out the door.
Out the door. So we just, but it's a good thing that because these kids, it takes patience, and that's why I always say to people, if you have patience, then you can be a teacher. If you don't have no patience, don't even go for it.
Wow.
Because it takes patience to be a teacher. And I really believe that I have a lot of patience.
I think you do.
And also, I want to talk about the costume party yesterday.
You talk about the costume party.
First of all, I didn't know what I was going to be. So I didn't know what I was going to be. Because I was already a SWAT one year. I was an Army lady one year. And this time, guess who I was? Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell. So you came up with Tinkerbell.
Yes.
Was that easy to become transformed to be Tinkerbell or Tinkerbell?
Well, yes, it was very easy.
Okay.
Because I had the mask and the outfit to match, and it was all, everybody was like, oh, that's nice. So I really think it was a good thing. It was very nice.
Okay.
But that was nice this week, and what else happened this week? Think about what happened maybe, the costume party, and guess what's going to happen today?
What's happening today? So you can go into it. Go
Yes,
ahead.
okay, we're going to have the Showcase Unlimited Entertainment presents Let the Feeling Flow. It's an R&B comedy show, Fish Fry, today, 8 o'clock, from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Wow, that's a
at Mill Creek Tavern.
So what is the
Doors
what's the
open.
address? What's the address?
The address is, I'm getting ready to tell you, it's on Mill Creek.
42nd and Chester Avenue, I think.
Yes, it is. Okay. But guess who's going to be hosting it?
Who gonna be hosting that show?
You can't guess?
Oh, she's gonna put me on the spot. I think it's gonna be Dr. Rock and Showtime the Hype Man.
Oh,
Did
boy.
I say that right?
You know what? You won a contest.
I just won it.
You just won the contest.
I just won the contest,
He
ladies.
just won the contest because he said it's Dr. Rock and Showtime. We're going to be hosting this fish fry tonight.
So is this a fundraiser or help?
It's a
raise money for
fundraiser.
the
We're
cast?
in the play. I'm in the play also.
Okay.
That's coming up.
Are we hosting the play too?
Hey, we host everything.
I know that's right. I know that's
So
right.
I just want you to know who all going to be there. Miss Ivy Soul, right? She's Robinson, friend. She's co-starring with Cozy Mobella and Assumption Band. And the tickets are $27. And it's hosted by, I'm going to say it again. Who is hosted by?
Showtime the Hype Man and Dr. Rock.
Okay, because I wanted to see if you forgot.
Oh, I didn't forget. I just won a prize. How can I forget and didn't get a prize back?
Yes, and also I want to talk about the Pink Diamond Gala Masquerade that's coming up on what's called Unrevealing the Faces of Hope. And it's coming up November the 10th at 723 Tower Drive in Amber, PA?
That is correct.
19002. So help, let's, support it. She still can, tickets are $50. I think it's $50 and then 30, maybe 30 for VIP. But I'm not sure if it's just 50. I have to, but I'm just going to say 50 because that's what everybody was told, $50. Okay, for
good.
tickets.
So that's so the Pink Diamond that's for those who have breast cancer, those who have different types of cancer. Because last week we was talking about different types of cancer.
Yeah.
And I truly believe that we was talking about how a lot of black men don't talk about cancer. And this lady has truly been working hard and spending her own money to organize this annual Pink Diamond Affair.
Yes.
And we feel that because the community she come from, it's important for that we should support all cancer, any type of cancer. But the black men always have pride sometimes, but we got to understand that the community I come from, we have to learn how to be open-minded now. This disease is taking so many people out of here, and it bothers me that cancer, so for those who like to get a ticket, $50 to get information, to see other cancer patients. But what I'm learning that what she's doing, she allowing that because the doctor tell you that, but you got to learn how to be happy too. Same with me. We all go through stuff in life, but it's important to learn a word called happiness. So even for me, so let's support this show. So I have something else over
But you
here.
know, I'm gonna give them the number for call for ticket for call for donations. Go online to www.eventbrite.com. 267 is the number, 228-1393, and there's another number, it's 267-266-03, is that 266-0301? And this is a Renee Reynolds.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I have some lineups, and I have a lot of things, and I want to share what's going on too. Dr. Rock, tomorrow, October the 27th, me and Dr. Rock is going to be hosting a big event down in front of City Hall tomorrow.
Yes.
Marcus Garvin. I did a little bit of history because it's important for me that any show, anything that we do, it's important that I do my homework on any events that we do. So I've been doing some documents about Marcus Garvin. He's a man doing segregation in the 50s and the 40s and had his own business, and he had his own ships in the time when slavery was real big in the United States. But Mark Garvin was a businessman. He was showing people then about tours on boats and taking other people to different countries. And he designed a boat show doing different things like tours. So then also I didn't realize that in them days that he employed over 1,000 Afro-Americans. But what happened was that because of his aggressiveness in the business world, he definitely played a mark. So tomorrow, we're going to be doing a celebration for him tomorrow in front of City Hall with Councilman Jamie Blackwell,
Yes.
Councilman Kiana Johnson, Councilman Rennell. Also, we're going to have live entertainment along with Patty Jackson be hosting, but Dr. Rock and Showtime the Hype Man will be emceeing the whole event. It's from 12 to 7 o'clock p.m. Going to be food, vendors. We have a lot of people coming from Jamaica, and we have a lot of Jamaican acts that's going to be hot tomorrow. We know we did the Bob Marley. Remember
Yes, we did the Bob Marley, and we did that, didn't we?
Yeah, that we have a lot of views on that. So they brought us back, and I am so grateful that the Jamaican community and the Afro-American community has saw something to me and Dr. Rock to MC the event. So it's important that what we do, anything that me and Dr. Rock do, that we engage with the audience. For those who are in the business world and those in the entertainment world, it's important that you learn that the audience and your customers are the most important people out of anything you do, because people make any business, any shows, anything successful. So Dr. Rock and Showtime the Hype Man, we understand that it's the people that makes anything successful.
Right.
So that's tomorrow. I know the Eagles fans want those who want to sit home and watch the Philadelphia Eagles, but we have an outstanding celebration.
I know who that would be.
Yeah, for Marcus Graven Day, a celebration for him. Well, we asking those to come out. Patty Jackson will be hosting. Will come by and host some of the show, but Dr. Rock and Showtime the Hype Man will be MC. A big celebration down City Hall. Music, food, vendors, games. Outstanding. That is at 1400 block of JFK Boulevard. You'll see the loud music, and of course you'll hear me and Dr. Rock speaking on the microphones. Also, I have something going on with Platinum Entertainment. Platinum Entertainment, my friend and the organization that I participate to help out with, we're going to be at the Tropicana Casino bringing People Bryson and Jeffrey Osborne. Outstanding show. Those who know People Bryson and Jeffrey Osborne, People Bryson went through cancer too. And he survived his illness by getting the right treatment and discovering early on treatment. So we want to give People Bryson and Jeffrey Osborne November the 9th at the Tropicana Casino for those who like to love music and like hearing some of the strong R&B music. Also, Platinum Entertainment again. We're going to be doing the 10-year anniversary of the All Stars of Hip Hop. For those who Love All Stars of Hip Hop. We are doing some of the big events. And Platinum Entertainment always give great shows. So I am so grateful to be a part of an organization has brought in so many elements when it comes to doing live shows. That's going to be on January the 15th. That's the Martin Luther King weekend. So it is so much going on. So we want to also I want to thank all those who've been praying for the missing children in this great country that we know that a lot of young people are getting missing. So we want to continue to send that prayer out. And also for the 46,000 women that's been missing in this country, that black Afro-American women, that it's important for me to express that live on Philly Hott Radio. So we're going to get into the show. We said a lot of things. I'm so excited about this show. We had some outstanding guests. We have people that's in the business world. I want to thank we want to give Earl and Diane a shout out. They've been with us from day one, so we always want to recognize people behind the scene that participate with us. So we're going to get started. So Dr. Rock, I want you to introduce our first guest, and so we can get on with the show. And as with those who are around the world that are watching us, what is the phone number that they can call?
484-477-6348.
What's that number again?
484-477-6348. Callers, call on up, call up.
And what show it is called? What? Whistle?
Let me get my whistle, because I need my whistle. Whistle while we work.
Okay, so the show about to get started. I want everybody to sit back, relax, because this show is going to be a spiritual show. If you got a cup of coffee, if you got a glass of water, Dr. Rock.
Yes. I want to introduce Curvy Princess Aisha Malloy. She's from Jamaican Queens, New York.
Okay.
She lives in Lansdale, PA.
Oh, okay.
She's a model, actress, and a designer.
All
so I want to introduce her to you.
Hello, good morning. Thank you. I want to give a shout out to Philly Hott Radio. Thank you for having me. My name is Aisha Lacole. I'm an accessory designer, actress, model, and a pageant contestant. I was second runner-up in 2015 at the Big Beautiful Women International Pageant. I'm a single mom. I'm just here, and I'm blessed, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to be here on your show on a great, wonderful platform. Thank you, Showtime. Thank you, Dr. Rock. And thank you to everybody behind the scene of Philly Hott Radio Station. It's a lot of work to provide an awesome show, and I'm just so grateful to be here. And shout out to your wonderful guests behind me. And I just wanted to touch about all the things that I've been doing. I have my own boutique. I have a men line of men line accessories, men line shades, women's shades. You see my bling that I have on today is from my boutique clothing for women, because I believe in there's no certain size. There's all sizes, and beauty does come in all colors. You have short guys, short women, tall women. You know, as long as you love who you are on the inside, it doesn't matter if you're overweight. As long as you love you and you're healthy, it doesn't really matter. You just have to live your best life, because you only have one life to live, and to treat others how you want to be treated. Even though sometimes other people don't treat you right, I always turn the other cheek, because I know God's going to bless me at the end.
Right.
So I just try to be a blessing to others, because somebody was a blessing to me.
Yes. Wow. You know, what made you want to get into having a boutique of your own, and, you know, how did you feel about people? You know, you said sometimes people just don't, you know, give you the acknowledge what you do and all that. So how do you feel about that?
Thank you for the question. It's a great question. It's simple, because somebody told me that I couldn't. When you tell me that I can't do something, I'm going to show you that God said that I can. And even if, you know, somebody don't support me, God supports me. All you need is one. All you need is a little bit of faith as the size of a mustard seed, and then you will make it. And I like wearing nice things, and I want other women and men to feel beautiful wearing nice things. And my stuff is affordable. I'm online. I'm working on my website, but I have a Facebook page and an Instagram page. I've been at different events, different shows. I just did Trenton Fashion Week. I was a vendor. Upcoming, I'm doing New York Fashion Week. I'm a vendor and a logo sponsor for Chubby Line. I'm super excited for that opportunity, and that's a blessing. And I'm going to be a vendor for UBM Hair and Fashion. That's in August.
Hi, Philly Hot Radio. This is Philly Hot Radio. Whistle while you work.
Philly Hot Radio.
Hey, Dr. Rock, it's your boy, Ted down in Jersey. Good morning, everybody.
Oh, how are you? How you doing? Glad you called up.
Yes, always tuning in. Just want to congratulate you guys on another successful show for my Saturday morning while I'm working. I appreciate you guys so much.
Yes. Yeah.
And I thought it was real important that you got on there to talk about yourself. You always talking about everybody, promoting everybody.
Yeah.
And just to hear you promote you and talk about you, I was definitely motivated and inspired by that. So I want to say good morning. I'm tuning in.
Good morning.
Talk to you guys later. And I think we planned for next weekend, and I'm looking forward to sitting in with you guys.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Thanks for calling.
And thank you for calling, okay?
Yes, we'll talk to you. Thank you so much.
All right, God bless.
God bless and thank you. I want to piggyback what Dr. Rock was saying. Before you came in, I asked you some questions and you talked about some of your experience of growing up, and you talked about suicide.
Yes.
And that stuck with me because, hey, for a woman that know God, I see you love glitter. I can see that you've been in several competition when it comes to modeling, dealing with the public and acting, and also being a mother.
My son is artistic.
Okay, good. So, and then your son. So you have been through a lot of spiritually, mentally things, and I was sharing with my audience, Dr. Rock, when we do other stuff, that the thought process in the mind. What gave you to keep living and doing something, to be creative now? Because I know that God loves you, and by you saying that you try, and I think that for those who are watching us around the world, it's important that they understand what you just said, and if, because I have a good heart and I care about people, and I care about what you said, that it's important that those who have children or mothers and fathers are very depressed. What was it that was a turnaround for you? Even though you identified and you didn't know me and I know you know Dr. Rock, but you expressed that you wanted to share that to our audience. Can you give us a brief about your mentally stage of suicide? I think the audience would love to hear that.
I suffer from depression, and I survived trying to commit suicide. And I never shared that with a lot of people, but I felt like in this time of day that I needed to speak up and be a voice. And I'm a single mother, and it was plenty of times where I felt like I can't do this. I didn't want to wake up. I didn't want to get out the bed. I didn't want to eat. I felt like I wasn't good enough. I felt like I wasn't beautiful. I felt like nobody loved me, and I would go looking for love in all the wrong places, trying to fill the void that was empty inside of me. But deep down inside, I needed to reach to God, because He's one person. I don't care where I'm at. I'm going to praise Him. I'm going to give Him all the glory, all the praise, because if it wasn't for God, there wouldn't be no Curvy Princess Boutique. There wouldn't be no Aisha Lacole Malloy. And when my father died, when I was 10 years old of walk of pneumonia, a piece of me died. And I lost my grandfather of lung cancer. Then another piece of me died. Then I lost my grandmother of pancreas cancer. Then another piece of me died. Then my mother, she had a couple of strokes and a heart attack, and she just recently had shoulder surgery yesterday on Friday, and she suffers from multiple sclerosis. And another piece of me. And then I just kept feeling like I'm in a bubble where I don't know which way to go. And I was blessed to have Roxanne in my life, and Andreen Williams kept pushing me, kept saying, I will not let you give up. You will not give up. And a lot of people is not lucky to have at least one person that's going to be there. So I started suicide and domestic violence and depression is one of my platforms, because I know sometimes, when you put a smile on your face, you don't know how hard it took to put that smile on your face.
Right.
And I want people to know that you're not alone and you could do anything. People told me that, you can't have your own business or you can't model, and I did. I went on the runway. I started with Top Line Divas. Shout out to Jen Laws. I graduated from her modeling class, and I kept going. Even when I said that I can't go, I had to keep going because I have a son that looks up to me, and people forget that your children are watching you. And it's not easy. I'm not saying that it's easy, but it's not. But as long as you have a little bit of faith, all you need is the size of a mustard seed. All you need is just to wave your hand.
That's right.
And if you can't talk, just reach out to someone, anyone, or just go in your room and close the door and just know that when it rains, the sun is going to come out.
It's going to be better. What they say, I say, better days are coming. But I always told you, what I always say when you was always upset, I used to say, better days are coming.
Now look at me now. I got my own business. I got a smile on my face, and it wasn't for God, I wouldn't have that. I got a roof over my head, a full-time job. I'm also a certified nursing assistant, 16 years experience, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity.
Dr. Rob, I'm glad that you've been an encouragement, friend, and I've been noticed that every guest that come on the show express the way you have treated, and I see the type of women that you have reached out to, Dr. Rock, and I want to recognize, that it's important that the world recognize Dr. Rock as a friend and being concerned about women's, and that's what I was sharing. I want to thank you, for you being honest and not being afraid to tell the world and sharing the diseases that affect us over the years, and a lot of us not even mentally strong. And I was sharing with my audience that it's important that in life we're going to go through some stuff. But what I'm learning, even though I practice, that it's important that trials and tribulations going to come up. And Dr. Rock can vouch for me, and I know that those in our staff and those who are around, watching us around the world, for those who like to call up, and also we're going to get into her business. She has certain types of items. She has glasses. So what we're going to do, for those who watching us for the first time, this is a show that is concerned about people. So, but we're going to get into the business part of it. She has some outstanding glassware. I want to talk about, what was the first time that you thought you can sell products like glasses and glimming? Because I'm gonna call you little Beyonce. Is it all right with my audience? We got a little Beyonce here live on Philly Hot Radio, Whistle While You Work. What happened was, she is so confident, and it's not about the age, it's not about her weight, it's not about, I am seeing a woman right in front of my eyes that been through so much, and she's still overcoming. So we want you to show our audience about the pocketbook keeping. I'm not a guy, I don't, but so I want you to show your pocketbook to the audience and those around the world, and demonstrate a little bit about the pocketbook and how, if you had a customer, how you sell the pocketbooks to your audience. So this is your chance, opportunity.
Well, I've been at different events, and I'm having a fashion show coming July 11th in Philadelphia. In 2020, my very first fashion show that I'm producing with the help of Andreen Williams from UVM Models, CEO. I'm stepping out on faith. Somebody told me, it's your time, Aisha. It's your time to do your own show. So I'm stepping out on faith, and I just pray that people come out and support. And 5% of my proceeds that I make from this very first fashion show is going to MS and cancer research and suicide and domestic violence and depression, and to help a family in need. And this year, Curvy Princess Boutique will be giving away a Thanksgiving meal and turkey to a family in need, because it's all about supporting your community and giving back. And this is what I teach my 14-year-old son, because you want God to bless you, right? So you got to bless somebody else and help somebody else. And this is one of my bags.
Okay, there you go. Can you open it up a little bit, Holly? Because I see you got all these locks and stuff. Because, you know, you got to show us how you open up the bag and all that stuff.
It's big inside.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
Right?
You got stuff in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's female stuff.
Well, I don't know. Y'all got to tell me. I don't know. Me and Earl, we right here like, what's in it?
And I also have masks.
So, with the mask, is that's the new thing? I don't. That's the
But
new
the mask is very nice, you know. So,
Okay. I'm
you
just
know, you can wear masks. That's
So,
masquerade party.
masquerade party, but this one
And
got
that's
you can
mine
see your
right
eyes too. I like that.
But you got to cover them.
Okay.
That's mine right there.
Okay, good. Okay. And so what else you got
I
there?
have female shades. These are new.
Okay, female shades.
And I got stuff for the men.
Okay, see that? They're female shades. Okay. I see the orange ones over there. What is those?
These are unisex. Men or women can wear.
Can you take one out, show sample if you don't
Put 'em
mind?
on.
Yeah, let me, if you don't mind. I don't want to.
And here's another men.
I like that.
Yeah.
Orange color.
The men. How you going to do that?
Come on. And I have a nice designer. She's also a designer
Okay.
and a guest. And she's also a designer, and
Okay,
she's
good.
rocking a curvy shade.
Okay, good. Okay. Then I
And
got
look at
this.
Showtime.
Look, y'all got them.
Yes.
Oh, you fresh!
Hey, look at that. Showtime's got the glasses on, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
What's your time?
I like that, clear. And they feel comfortable too. Okay, put that over there.
And then here's another one.
Another one?
Those are another men. And I also have these bracelets
Show the
for
ladies.
For the
breast
ladies?
cancer.
Breast cancer.
Bracelets. Those are different.
Yes.
There you go.
And these are my men's bracelets.
Men bracelet. Cool. These are men bracelets.
Oh,
You know
okay.
you can rock this.
You probably can.
Showtime.
All right, yeah.
Put it on.
And now, I don't want to open that up. These
No, you
are-
can.
It's
You
okay. These are bracelets for those men's looking for bracelets. So what do you call these bracelets? I see they gray.
My men collection is called Kings. Kingz with a Z at the end.
So brothers.
Because all men are kings, and that's your birthright. So my men line is called Kings.
So these are king bracelets that
Yes.
you're showing us right here.
Yes.
So basically, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show examples for the brothers.
Yes.
Because I know a lot of brothers are watching me. And those who are watching me in Canada, and those who are watching me over in South Africa, those in Los Angeles, and in different places around the world that are watching Philly Hot Radio, Whistle While You Work. What is a phone number if the men, I'm asking all the brothers that are watching me, and I'm asking you to support this outstanding demonstration.
I do free shipping over $25.
Yeah. So
Next day
basically, the phone number you can call is 215-688-8691. For those who like to get Priceless Boutique, you can call her up. She's the CEO of her company, Philly Hot Radio. We truly support her. Everything she does, we truly support her. So I'm asking all the brothers, the bracelet looks nice, even though, she said it's for royalty. Did I say that right, Dr. Rock?
Royalty? Mm-hmm.
Look at this, Dr. Rock. This for you. Can you try these on Dr. Rock? I think they more Dr. Rock. Let me see how it look like.
And those shades that you rock so nicely,
Hey,
Showtime,
yeah.
those are for you from Curvy Princess
You
Boutique.
mean these here?
Yes,
So
sir.
I can wear these tomorrow, Dr. Rock, with our...
Oh, Dr. Rock, could you show the new fur clutch bags that I have? The white one?
Oh.
Okay. I got a.
Look at that Showtime.
Oh, look at that. She got a fur.
And guess what? It matches my
Can you show my audience?
jacket.
They want to see the fur. Can you see the
Put
fur?
it on
back?
your arm.
Look at that, ladies and
Put
gentlemen.
it on your arm, and if you're partying, you can hold it on your arm and party. It ain't going nowhere. See? Isn't that cute? That's mine.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
nice. So, definitely, I believe that we should support. Let me ask you a question. Since we did, that we're going to get moving on to the to all your stuff here. I noticed that the Afro American community, we have to learn how to support.
Say that again. Oh Lord, say that again.
Because this is something that I speak about, and because we're about closing, because we have other guests, and we want to get ready for the other guest that's about to come on. I've been speaking about the Afro-American community, and I want to make that clear that even though we have a white audience, a Latino audience around the world, but I also, because I'm an Afro-American, there's nothing wrong. I want to say something. It's been bothering me that we have so many gifts and talents, but we never learn how to organize and support each other. And I've watched over the years in the community that I come from that is so why we don't support it, and we wonder why so many Afro-American businesses do grand opening, grand closing. We never learned, and Dr. Rock can piggyback this, and I hope she can.
Yeah.
We never learned how to help each other. Dr. Rock used to call me sometime when she's get upset because she's to help a lot of people. And we have to learn how to master our thinking again of supporting each other. When you see an Afro-American black man or black woman doing business, it's important that we learn to reach in our pocket to help them. This lady right here has so much stuff. And I'm asking my audience and those around the world, chip in and pitch in so we can learn how to help each other. So, Dr. Rock, I want you to say something on that about why Afro-American business doesn't
Well,
support each other.
my thing is this is the way I feel. Yes, you used to get upset, you used to get, be hurt about people not supporting you. But guess what? Dr. Rock don't care anymore. You know why? Because Dr. Rock knows her worth. Dr. Rock knows what's going on, and if people decide to support you, that's a blessing. If they don't, it's fine. But I think everybody should support one another. Do you believe that you get nowhere just being selfish? On selfishness, you get nowhere. That's my motto. Selfishness, you get nowhere. But when you support each other, you should see how your business will rise to the top once you support one another. And I've never been a selfish person, never. I'm telling you, because I would go all over. I would buy tickets from people, and I would even buy them if I'm not even going, and I'd say, I'm just going to support you. That's what I would do. So that's, my thing is, support is very important amongst, I don't care what color you are, if you don't support one another, it's not going to work. Because, everybody has something that they do, they have a gift out there. If you have a gift and you want somebody to support your gift, support it. And I don't believe in that, not supporting people, because I do it all the time. Like I said, I do it all the time, and everybody can tell you, Dr. Rock supports everybody. I don't care if I have it or if I don't have it. I'm going to always support people because that's just my way. That's just my way, and I'm not something. Like I said, I'm not a selfish person at all. And you know that, and you already know. You said to me that I will always let you know how people are, but it's okay because guess what? At the end of the day, who I'm gonna get my blessings from? Who I'm gonna get my blessings from? Not them.
God.
All right.
Yeah, so what we're going to do, we're about to close this. I want to thank our guests. We want to get our guests to say one more thing before she go, and because we also have some other outstanding guests. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for sharing your story and your testimony on live on Philly Hot Radio, Whistle While You Work. And before you leave, what do you want to say to our audience around the world, like as a mother and as a person that is so confident, because I see that your confidence, and once you leave here, your confidence is even stronger now because you just shared around the world, and people are going to be watching you, and I believe that it is your turn. And what do you want to say to those who are watching us around the world and those who are viewing us live on Philly Hot Radio Whistle While You Work? This is your opportunity. And it's strange how the mic cord goes with our coordination. So I don't know how
God do it.
Yeah. So won't God do it? So this is your opportunity to share, my sister, to some other sister that are struggling right now and maybe want to suicide. This is for a brief. Can you just say an encouraging word?
I want to give my number out to anyone who's going through something like I've been through. 215-668-8691. There's always somebody to talk to, and never give up. You know, all it's going to do is bring you closer to
Caller,
your blessings.
Philly Hot Radio, Whistle While You Work.
Yes, good morning, Dr. Rock and Showtime and Kirby Princess Aisha. This is Nicole Hayes from the Independent Women Experience.
Hi,
Yeah, how you doing?
Hello.
How are
Good morning. I just want to say that Aisha, Kirby Princess, I'm so proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yes.
Thank you. That means so much coming from you. Thank you.
Yes, I'm proud of her too. She's always, I told her, I said, girl, I said, look, I said, don't, like we were just saying about her being depressed and stuff. I told her, I said, look, I said, you got it going on. You're doing what you need to do, and so keep doing for you.
Yes, focus on the positive. Focus on all the blessings, all the positivity. I heard you guys talking about support. It's a funny thing because it's definitely a problem.
It is.
So even if you don't get all the support you need, you got to keep going. I'm speaking from experience.
Yes.
You people that believe in your cause, that will stand behind you. Don't be surprised if you get more strangers supporting you than anything.
Yes. Thank you. You can say that again. Can you say that one more time?
Don't be surprised if you get more strangers supporting you than anything.
Honestly, it's more strangers that support me than anything, but I don't really call them strangers. I call them angels from God, because whenever you feel like you can't do it, God show you that He can. Whenever you walking and you see a shadow walking behind you, that's God walking with you, because He said He'll never leave you nor forsake you. Amen. And I just want to say thank you for the opportunity and the time. I'm not going to keep you long, but I'll be at Renee Reynolds' event November 10th, Chubby Line February, April I'll be in New York, you being here in fashion, and July 2020 will be my very first fashion show, and catch me at an event near you. Thank you, everyone.
Very good. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you. We want to thank you for calling, and let me ask you a question real quick before we let our caller go. What was it, and I want you to talk about, what is it that the Afro-American community does not support each other? Do you think it's from a long time of history, or we just lost the love of loving each other and support each other? Can you briefly give me your point of view of it?
I think it's a lot of components to it. I think that for some of us, we're afraid that someone else's success is going to mean we don't have success, or it's going to be our failure. We have a lot of, it's like that crab in the barrel syndrome for some of us.
Yeah.
Some people, if they don't care about the cause, they're just not going to support it. Some people, if they don't like you, they're not going to support it. They're not going to pass it along. Sometimes we get very cliquish and we decide who we're going to support. It's a lot of dynamics to it, but I do believe that it all boils down to one thing. Our black businesses cannot thrive.
Right.
So we have to understand that just because we root each other on and celebrate and congratulate our fellow brother or sister, it doesn't mean it takes away from what we're trying to do. We have to learn how to work together and collaborate, and we have to help each other out. So you may have a business, I have a business. Let's learn how to network. We don't do that. It's like for us, it's every man for themselves, and we're like in competition with each other. And there's no need for it. We can get a lot further along if we start working it together versus trying to be individually and separately. Because if you do it separately, you're going to be by yourself separately.
Okay.
Yes, you said a mouthful. You you definitely did. You done said everything that I was feeling inside about why don't people support, you know. And like I told Showtime, I said, yeah, it used to bother me at one time. It don't bother me anymore.
Me neither. I'm like, look,
It don't bother me anymore. That's why I'm here on the radio. That's why I do a lot. I'm a co-director of a movie. That's why I am a manager of
That's
stage
how you're going to
play.
keep getting
I don't
blessed
care.
regardless. And then people can just continue to hate and not support, whatever it is. I don't know if it's hate, I don't know if it's just, I don't know what it is. But they can keep doing what they're doing and you keep doing what you're doing because whatever's for you is going to be for you regardless.
That's right. That's
No one
right.
can stop it.
And you know what? The most people you want to support you is your family. Sometimes
Oh,
that
yeah.
don't
Don't get
happen.
me started on family. Oh, don't get me started
Well, we're going to close on that
Yeah, we're
one.
gonna close on that one. That's
You
all
have a
right.
nice Saturday.
That's okay. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you for
so you
calling.
ain't, that's another hour. So we're gonna, okay, we wanna thank you for calling and thank you for tuning in on Philly Hot Radio Whistle while you work. So we wanna thank you also, I guess, for coming and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank
Anything
you.
that we can do, but give us more in the future so we can support your fashion show that's coming up. Good luck, God bless you. So we
Thank you.
we have other guests coming up right now.
Yes.
So so Dr. Rock, I think that it was an amazing, outstanding woman. So we're gonna get as the guests come up and start sitting and organizing herself and who structuring them to get on there. There's so much going on. So what we're doing, we're preparing.
Yeah, we're preparing. I'm gonna start introducing.
Leave that alone.
Okay, our first guest is Jade Patterson. She's a fashion designer, a promoter, modeling fashion, and she's actually adding to her boxing young entrepreneur is her son. And we have Tanya Banks, screenwriter, movie, film producer.
Too much on here. Yo.
And she's a woman under fire. And Janelle Roundtree, she's a retired teacher. And then we have Felicia Pierce Lewis, a singer under fire. And then we got Wanda Marie Carey, actress, woman under fire. So here we go.
Good evening, everyone. Hi. My name is Tanya Banks. Okay, this is my cast. I don't know if you can see everyone, but this is Janelle Roundtree. This is Wanda. This is Felicia. She's one of my actresses in my screenplay, Women Under Fire. She's a singer in my screenplay, Women Under Fire, and she's an actress in my screenplay, Women Under Fire. And this is my daughter, Jay Patterson. She is a fashion designer, and she's having a fashion show November the 9th. I'm just going to be a little bit brief about myself. I'm a single parent living in one of the worst neighborhoods and blocks on the planet. But through my ambition and friends and family, I've been maintaining 3 children or whatever. But suddenly in 2013, my youngest son, Warren, was brutally murdered. He was only 20 years old. So I always wanted to write screenplays and be an actress because my father actually was an actor. His name was Ernie Banks. He lived in California, and he did a lot of things, and that was his passion and his dream. But after my son, who was part of my production team, because I did have a stage play called Looking Up, which was about the youth, and he was brutally murdered, and I shut down. I did a movie called Can I Get Justice? We just stopped production for a few years, and all my friends and family were like, you need to get back into it. This is what you love. But, that was something that a mother would never want to go through, is losing a child. It was very painful. I had to go through therapy, and my children were also affected. My son, who is incarcerated right now because of some things and some issues, because he was affected by the death. And my daughter, she's, was struggling, but she's doing much better now. But I love to write. I wrote this screenplay years ago, and I just decided that, you know what, I have to fight through everything. I said, because if I don't, I'll always be sitting in the same place. My son came to me in a dream, and I was so distraught. I used to go to the cemetery all the time, and he said, in a dream, he said, "Mom, I love you." He said, "But I don't want to come back." And at that point, it was 5 years, going on 6 years, and that's when I decided, you know what, I'm gonna let him go. I think he's at peace. That's as much as saying to me, "Mom, go on with your life." So that's what I'm basically doing. So I wrote this play because I'm quite sure this play, Women Under Fire, it depicts women, their desperate attempt for a way out of imprisonment, which the young lady that was here, she was talking about, different things of abuse and things like that. And it touches on a lot of things that people can relate to. They probably know someone or something or some person or probably been through it themselves that have went through some type of imprisonment and some type of abuse. So it's a really good stage play, and I'm not just saying it because I wrote it, but it will touch lives, and it's very empowering to a lot of people. It is at Berry Long Memorial Methodist Church. It's November the 30th. So that's, yes.
Wow. You touched on it about your son and everything. I mean, that touches my heart because there's a lot of youngsters out here, that's why we have a whistle, because we want it's like a fundraiser for putting the guns down, because a lot of negative stuff going on out there. These boys don't just talk it out. They got to shoot each other or, kill each other, and that's the sad part about it. And I'm glad that you mentioned that, because I pray for all the young fellas out there, young men. And I even, when I was working as in the school district for us, I pray for them boys. Because I tell them all the time, you need the education is more important, because if you don't get education, where are you going to wind up at? You don't want to be a statistic out there in the streets.
Yeah.
So, that's very important that you mentioned that. And then, with your play, so you just keep, that's wonderful. Woman Under Fire. What made you name it Woman Under Fire?
Because women are always under fire.
Yeah.
In one shape or form, we're just strong. We go through a lot of things. We battle everything, and it's fire, and fire burns, and it hurts.
Oh, yes, boy. You know what? Not just that. Look, women have to deal with pregnancy, everything. These guys don't realize it. We deal with a lot.
Yes. But
Yes.
I'd like to say something. Foremost, like to thank all y'all ladies that look beautiful. And I want to say that to all y'all. And also that I want to thank Tanya Banks for bringing her staff and the people that's going to be on your show. And I want to recommend for you what your son has told you to go live. And he is in a better place when you go home. But also I want to thank you for just learning the gift that God gave you. God gave you the gift to be a stage writer. Just like Tyler Perry had showed, we're going to go through trials and tribulation, right? But it's up to us to go through the storms and the darkness. And God is around darkness every day because he wants to stay there so we can come out in the light. Even me, this morning, we can allow our emotion or things that can happen, but we have to keep going. I know that you're going to be a great writer in stage, and I truly believe that Women Under Fire is going to be a standing show and go around the world. This is what I'm feeling in my spirit. But it's up to your team and your organization. Know that Tanya Banks cannot do it by herself. It takes each and everybody on your stage and all your church members and all your friends and all your family. We're going to rally behind you. We're going to allow you to be successful. But those who are watching me around the world, and we are around the world, and those who are watching us, and I hope that Tyler Perry is watching, because he have a studio for you out there.
That would be nice.
Right.
That would be nice. That would be very nice.
Tyler Perry's watching me on Philly Hot Radio, Whistle White. We have a young lady, Mr. Tyler Perry, that's struggling, got a story. And I'm asking Tyler Perry and his organization that are watching us, and I know that they're watching us, because so many people are watching me and Dr. Rock, because we took a radio show And when I'm walking in the public, so many people has encouraged me and Dr. Rock do what we do every Saturday morning. So I'm reaching out to all the producers and all the people in different cities who are watching us. We got the hottest stage play, Woman Under Fire. I want everybody to know that we are confident in this. She has confidence in being a writer. She has many more scripts under her belt. But yes, she's, for those who are watching around the world, we'll talk about the block she lives in. This is a gangster block. So, but, and I always tell Tanya, I said, you don't get your mother, because I love her mother. My mom is a gangster. But her mother is one of the greatest designers as a tailor-made, because Tanya was wearing fur coats at the age of 7. The pocketbook. So she on high heels. But what we want your some of your guests, and we're gonna go down to everybody, and I want everybody as we go down. We're not gonna forget about the singer, because we're gonna have you sing a little bit. So we'll put you on the spot so the world can see you. We're gonna go down the list. We're gonna start right here. So we want you to talk a little bit about you, why you want to be on this stage play. And also the viewers that are watching around the world. That's your mic you can talk into. So give out time your name, a little bit about you, so the world that is watching. We're gonna give all y'all a copy of this show for yourself. Y'all getting a treat today. I don't think Tanya Bankers gave y'all some more radio show. We're gonna give each and every one of you a copy of this show, so this is your chance. If Tyler Perry watching us, or Hollywood watching us, and around the world, because there's other people are looking for people like y'all that are genuine. So this is your opportunity. So tell people who you are, what's your name, what part of the city you from. For those who are watching, she got to be from Philadelphia, or she's from Los Angeles. So we don't know. So this is your time to share. We want to go all the way down the line, and each and every one of y'all talk briefly about you and what this show mean to you, or maybe a little bit of experience that you have. So go ahead, this is your part.
Hey, hello everyone. Thank you. My name is Wanda Marie Carey, and I am an upcoming actress, and I actually do have a master's in international business. However, my love for the theater and plays and movies is stemmed from since I was a little girl, and I actually did work with Tanya on Can I Get Justice, and we lost touch, but we got back in touch, and I'm always down for whatever project she has me in. And so yeah, this project is really special. It does touch a lot of viewpoints on different experiences that will touch all ages really, and it is a good play. November 30th, you can get tickets from Tanya and us. And yeah, so.
What is the phone number? You have a phone number?
Yep.
Yes, I can give you Tanya's phone number. It is 267-809-5789. And again, my name is Wanda Marie Carey, and thank you.
Okay. And what's your name?
Hi, my name is Felicia Elizabeth Pierre Louis. I'm here with my Aunt Wanda.
Okay, we're gonna let that one go. Go ahead.
I am a part of the play Woman Under Fire. I will be singing, and I am an up-and-coming artist.
All right.
Yes. I've been in many plays around the city. I'm 14 years old, and you want me to sing a song?
Yes.
Well, what we're gonna do,
What we're gonna
go around
do
the
is
cast. We'll come back to
Introduce
you.
everybody.
Because I know that you're talented. God gave you a gift, because I see the oil reflected on you in your eye, and it's rubbing all over. It's so bright over there. I was gonna take over our radio show. I said Philly hot, right? Did you see that? So what we're gonna do, me and Dr. Rock, we're gonna allow you to come back and sing. So what we're gonna do, go down. So anything else you want to tell me? What school you go to?
I go to South Fork Elementary. I'm in 8th grade. I am currently applied for Kappa, GAMP, and FLC. I'm Palumbo. I am trying to become an actor and a singer, and yes.
Now, Tyler Perry's watching you. Now, he just built a big, now, this is your opportunity. What do you want to tell the young ladies around the world that are 14 years old what gave you that? Who was one of your heroes or your aunts or someone in your family that see something in you? What motivates you as you going to school? You got this play on your mind.
Yeah,
then you got your hair swinging. So what is it that excites you?
What excites me is that first my mom, because she was the first person to hear me sing, and she encouraged me to go along with my dream, and of course my other family members, and they really helped me go through with my dream and encouraged me to keep going further. And I just thank them for that. And to the other girls around the city and the world, I just want to tell them that it doesn't matter if you're dark skin, light skin, any type of skin, any shape or size, you're beautiful. And don't let anyone tear you down your dream, because you're amazing.
Right.
And that's what kept me going the whole time.
Okay, thank you. Well, we're going to bring her back to Sandy. So this is your opportunity now to share, because I know you have a testimony and something about your spirit and your enlightening to Philly Hot Radio and Whistle While You're Working. I think that Tanya did a great job of selecting her stage people on to play with her. And I wanted you to talk about your stories and your confidence, because I'm seeing you're a very confident lady. I saw the way you walked up the steps. And I am so proud of you, spiritually, mentally, and we want God to know that God knows that we love you, and you are a joyful spirit. Tell people about your story around the world, and they are watching you. And we want to talk about some of your dark moments and the brightening moments to get where you at. And because it's important for me and Dr. Rock to get that out of you, because so you know that higher is waiting for you. So go ahead, tell them what it is. Like, she on this smiling. Hey, Dr. Rock, she on this smiling. Go ahead.
Good morning. I'm Janelle Roundtree McDonald, and I'm a retired Philadelphia school district of Philadelphia teacher. I taught for 25 years. I just retired last year due to health issues. In 2016, I was diagnosed with bone cancer. I went through chemo and surgery and got a clean bill of health, and a few months later, the cancer returned with a vengeance. And I decided to go back into the classroom to teach. I'm a 7th and 8th grade language arts teacher. And my health, really had to take precedence. My husband used to say, don't let the school district of Philadelphia kill you. And I go in there struggling. But it got to the point, March of last year, became just a bit too much. And I decided to retire. A few months later, July of 2018, I had to have my leg amputated above the knee due to the bone cancer. And I've always just had a, get up and go attitude. I just don't let things get me down. And so, despite it all, I just, came out on top. And I just started walking with the prosthesis the end of last year, so I'm still learning to walk. During this summer, I saw Tanya in the park. We've been friends since elementary school.
Wow.
And I've always had a desire to act. And, especially as a reading teacher, I would always, love reading to my students and really getting into character. I did some radio commercials with my cousin years ago. And when Tanya told me about the play, I was just like, oh, wow, I'd love to be a part of it. And she was just like, well, I'm going to write you in. And that's exactly what she did. She wrote my part based on me being an amputee. And she called me one day. She said, all right, girl, you ready to go? And I just thank her. I love being in the production, the cast. We just really have a great chemistry. It's a powerful message, and it's like once a teacher, always a teacher. And even during this production, I am teaching. So I'm just happy to be a part of this production.
Wow.
Yeah, teaching never ends, right?
No,
it never ends. You know, I was just listening to you, and you were saying, you said, you know, it could be stressful sometimes, but guess what? You know, with me, I went back. 30 years was good, but then I said, you know what? These kids need us. So I went back, and I'm long term. I was long term last year. So it's like I'm out of retirement, it seems like, you know. But it's just because I really see a need with our children. You know, it's a need. That's why I decided to go back and help them out. Because without, a lot of times, you know, these kids, they're looking for more than just teaching. They're looking for love.
Yes.
And if you don't give it to them, you know, a lot of times they act out, and people want to know why they act out. You know why they act out? Because you're not listening to what's going on. Because a lot of these kids, a lot of good food is in school more than it is at home. Mm-hmm. And you would never understand that if you don't listen to the child. Right. You know, and a lot, yeah. So I'm really blessed to be able to go and teach the children, and I love them. You know, I love them dearly. I told myself, I don't have to know none of y'all to love you. I said, when I get on you, I love you, and I'm going to get on you every day if I have to. You know, so.
Wow. You know, I'm going to piggyback what Dr. Rock has said, if she doesn't, because what me and Dr. Rock is doing, we're taking full advantage of social media. And Tanya been holding back, and I'm glad that she allowed the gift to blow the dust away now. So the dust is starting to blow. And now she's starting to be creative, because we never was taught that the great creative is inside of us. And no one ever told us that greatness inside of us. I truly believe that if we grew up knowing that greatness is inside of us, and someone told us that we had a gift, and I didn't realize that it's important for me to pray and ask God to pray over my gift. I go to so many grave sites today, and those who never got a chance to be creative. And Tanya is taking her great creative. What she did was, now she got 20 years back that she might thought she lost. I tell my audience every day, Dr. Rock, that watches me, don't worry about age, just live. I want you to live, young lady, and be an example. And I want to thank your husband for being so supportive. It's important for you to know that I recognize. Thank your husband going through seeing his wife, that strong woman, and you're still strong, because he told me you running the house all over, getting better now. So I want to thank you for your introduction and why you're on the stage play. And I truly believe that Women on Fire is going to be one of the hottest stage plays on November the 20th. Now, you said that you wanted me to host this show. Was that affirmed?
Yes, it is, Mr. Radio Man.
Dude, so what I want to do, I want me and Dr. Rock, because she's my co-host, me and Dr. Rock, I'm going to bring her in with me, co-host.
Yes.
Do you want to be a part of this?
Oh, sure.
This outstanding show with us, promoting it. So we coming down here because get this relaxed spirit. Young lady over here had to relax her. She relaxed me. We both here jumping. I'm jumping. She's jumping. But we got it together. So we're going to be co-hosting this event November the 30th, 2000.
Okay.
Are you booked up? Or are you available? 'Cause I know you're busy.
I know I'm busy, but I'm available for that
Okay,
date.
good. She's available. So what we're
Okay.
going to do,
Sounds great.
we're going to be helping to market your ticket sales.
Okay.
And what is the ticket prices?
Okay, the ticket price is $25 with refreshments.
Okay, so for those who are calling us, also we want to give away Philly Hot Radio. We want to give away 2 tickets for those who are women are watching us, because we know that the African American men's, they're afraid to go in their pocket, but they're going in their pocket and try to play it off to get a date. Well, they all up laughing. Oh yeah, look, Earl frowning, and everybody's laughing. So for men that are watching us, and those women are watching us, that maybe somebody is home right now, can't afford a ticket, are suffering, they need to hear this stage play. What is the phone number on this radio show?
Your phone number to call us 484-477-6348. Again, 484-477-6348.
So this is your chance to get a free ticket for 2 tickets we're going to give away for the outstanding stage play, one of the hottest stage play that's going to go around the world, because Tyler Perry, you're watching us.
Yeah, he's watching.
And I want them to know that we're asking for your help and your mercy to give Tanya one of your studios so she can cast off, and it's called recycling. And she's willing to leave her job because everywhere she goes, her gift goes with her. So we got this. I don't know what to say. This is your daughter, Tanya?
Yes, it is.
This is Tanya's daughter, and she got a gift with her too. And really don't know what to say, but I know that your life is about to change in front of your eyes. I don't know your story, and I don't know your block. They say you run the block now. But
No, I don't.
I'm only playing with you. But we want the audience to know and talk a little about the relationship with you and your mother. Talk about a little about what you're doing and what is your goals and dreams. And I can see that you wanted something because I look at the nice little jacket. Who made the jacket?
Me.
See, look at this.
Wow.
Right.
See, now the talent of this family, the Bates family, started to develop it. So we want to thank you also for coming on the show. And I'm so happy and proud that you're here. And let the world know who you are. And you are coming. You did a 360, and I'm so proud of you. I don't know your story, it's none of my business, but I just want to think that we see something in you that is real beautiful. And God loves you. And He wants you to show your gift and your talent now. And you have huddled over so many. You was like a pin relay runner, but kept on running. So this is your chance to show the world, to tell you alive on YouTube around the world on Philly Hot Radio while you work. Go ahead and tell the world who you are.
My name is Jay Patterson. I'm a fashion designer. I also am a caregiver, and I help my son promote his boxing, which is my son Ray John Jones. He is 10. He number 1 in the country. He's been 10. He's been in the country, number 1 in the country since 8.
All right.
Yes, he fight all over the world. As we speak, he about to go to Illinois for a fight soon. I'm a fashion designer. I came out of the Art Institute 2 years ago. I make clothes. I paint. I promote parties. I'm promoting a party right now, November 9th, at the Courtyard Marriott Hotel, but I'm having one after my birthday in June, after I'll totally get married.
Get married?
Yes,
Say, hold up then.
And you mentioned June. What June is your birthday?
June 14th.
Oh, mine 13th.
Wow.
Yes, he's coming over here from Jamaica. I'm Jamaican.
I know. I don't know you. I'll watch you when you had a little carnation milk.
I'm hungry.
So, but that's good. So I saw that you are an amazing young lady. And I think you take pride in your culture. American/Jamaican, correct?
Yes.
Did I get that right?
Yes.
Why don't you tell the audience that? 'Cause they're watching around Jamaica. Say, tell them they want the
That's my dad flew on
There you go.
I came from, they from St. Thomas.
There you go.
My dad, Patron Patterson. My name is Jay Patterson.
I love that.
My son Ray John Jones, he's a boxer. He's been fighting for a minute since he was 6. He struggled. We all struggled.
Come on.
I told him he wanted to fight in school because he was so mad about people trying to bully him because he's smart in school like me. And he fought in the bag and ain't number 1 in the country.
Wow. Because I turned your brother on to boxing. You didn't know me. I've been around the world. I'm part of 2 champion boxing teams. I'm in the boxing world too. I want you to know that. And I'm the voice in the ring in boxing. And I built that. And I got your brother Javon, correct?
Yes.
That was my friend. And I got introduced him to, and I saw something in him too. But we know that the streets sometimes can also took me. I come from the streets too. And I changed my life around. And I have done a lot of things in Philadelphia at the age 13 trying to find myself. So I ain't this guy that just came here, but I like your jacket.
Thank you. I have a lot of nice
And
stuff
I'm,
too. Remember night
and I'm sitting, and I'm sitting around like, how can I get her to make me a jacket?
I have a lot of clothes that I'm making right now as we speak. I have a lot of stuff.
Wow.
I have a couple pictures that I want to see.
Yeah, sure.
Well, can you stand up so the audience can see the design?
jacket.
For those who are watching us around the world, look at this outstanding job, the way it's cut,
Yes.
and all that.
I have this jacket right here.
Wow.
It's a shirt. I'm making this one. I have.
Got a little pinky with the little ring on the side. Well, you know, look,
This is my son right here. This is my son right here with John Jones right here.
Okay, good.
Picture on my flyer.
Good. Okay, champ.
I had a facial last year. It was private because we didn't know how it was going to turn out, but it turned out good. So this one, I'm having one at Mingle on 54th and Burks. And I'm having a party bus at 9 afterwards.
Oh, that's Winfield, where I'm born and
It's
raised.
from 3 to 9.
Born and raised.
Okay, good. So what do you like about Philly Hot Radio? So you came in and you looked around and I was watching me, we watch each other. I'm a gangster and I know that I am. So what do you like about Philly Hot Radio that you saw so far? Because I'm seeing you're happy and I'm so glad that I brought that down you. What do you see about what me and Dr. Rock is doing and what structure, because you as a producer and a promoter, what do you see what we're doing on this radio show that maybe you can tell your audience what you like because you're young and you've been out there, and what do you see with me and Dr. Rock?
I like the inspiration and I like the fact that y'all helping people. As far as me, I like to help people also because I went to college. Nobody really got to get to go to college. So I went to the Art Institute and I came out of there and people that they only have t-shirts and hoodies. I have gowns, clothes for babies, everybody. And it's like helping people that never got to go to college, that can't go to college, that, Trump, different things. I don't want to talk about that, but at the same time, it's like people got up on welfare, they couldn't go to college, they couldn't do this and do that. So it's like I have been there, I've done that. So it's like we promoting people to help them to get seen. They can come in, pop-up shows, they can come there and they can only give me $25. You can say stuff all night in my fashion show. You can have like t-shirts, hoodies, you can read, do whatever you want to do. I have somebody doing my hair on stage, my nails, and the text. So I'm promoting also businesses, black-owned businesses. Big George, he came out again on 52nd and
This is my
Locust.
friend, yeah.
He came out on 52nd and Locust. So I'm promoting his lemon pepper wings, they're real good. Mr. Hooks, crab cakes, Jamaican food on 52nd, Gerard, they got good food, and Crown Fries. And her name Anna, she has a lot of good fish that she make that for vegetarians and stuff. And my old school Bach, they have a vegetarian meal too.
Well, so you can support. But when I asked you why you came on my shows for all these people, when your mother told you about Philly Hot Radio, and I asked you, did you send out? Because I know a lot of people are watching around the world, especially for those in Jamaica when they come to America. Some of the sisters that have talent and gift, even though Jamaica's not, they just don't run track. They have so many gifts and. Listen.
Popcorn, Spice, she comes here. I was with Spice a year and a half ago. She's one of the best female rappers, Jamaican rappers.
Well, what we need to do, because I see that I like to, when y'all leave here, to help me and Dr. Rock out, because we're trying to build something with most radio shows. Everybody else, what's your radio station? We have took. Tyler Perry told me something, and along with Jay-Z, and along with Denzel Washington. Y'all be surprised who's watching us. And I didn't know that me and Dr. Rock, when God gave me a great co-host, and I didn't realize what we was doing because I never went to school to be a radio person now. I got one of the biggest names in the city, Philadelphia, called Showtime Night. Man, I did something. Took me 10 years, but I have come, but I'm still humble, even though very popular. Your story in which you're doing, you're about to go somewhere big. And I know your grandmother is going to be proud of you because she watched you. But we're going to get your grandmother a house. Because I love her, and we've been trying to be praying for their areas. So what we're going to do, we're going to come back to you because you got something else to tell us.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
And I have a question for her also. I mean, well, like Jack, because I'm into a lot of fashion myself. I love it. Beautiful. And you said you having a fashion show?
Yes, November 9th at Mingle.
Domingo?
That's up the street from your house.
54 from Burks.
She born and raised in Winfield.
Yeah, I was
Me
born and
too.
raised in Winfield, but I was born and raised on 59th Street. He was on 54th Street.
Oh, man.
He was 54th
Start something. Yeah, take it out, Earl. Can you get her?
I was 59th. Okay, so, yeah, so that's wonderful.
And in June, we had one at the Courtyard Marriott Hotel also. It's going to be even bigger.
Well, hey, then you know, because I'm a model myself, and I'm always into
I got 16 models so far. I got men and women. Last year I only had women.
you and your
Okay.
women.
Yeah,
All
phone
right.
number and something to reach.
That's 302-602-9671.
So
Okay,
what
we're
we're
gonna
gonna do,
definitely-
because I watched the time, Dr. Rock, we want her to do a song. We're gonna let Tanya talk a little more about her play so we can get that in the right direction. I want to thank all of y'all for sharing your story. I hope that we gave each and everybody enough time to share. Ladies and gentlemen, those who are watching us around the world, we have a young, talented young lady, Dr. Rock. She's 14 years old.
Yes.
She said, it doesn't matter what color the skin you is, we have to learn how to love each other.
Amen.
What song that you want to sing to the audience, because we want to watch you around the world. Do you have a song that's going to touch all of our spirits?
Power in the name of Jesus.
Okay,
No other song but that.
Well,
That's
go
right.
ahead.
Go
This
ahead.
is your
Thank you,
turn
sweetie.
to. You want to stand up? You want to do it? Were you comfortable?
I'm comfortable.
Okay, go ahead then. Go get near the mic. Get near the mic.
Okay.
Get near the mic.
There is power in the name of Jesus. There is power in the name of Jesus. There is power in the name of Jesus to break every chain, break every chain, break every chain. To break every chain, break every chain, break every chain. There's an army rising up. There's an army rising up. There's an army rising up, yeah. To break every chain, break every chain, break every chain. To break every chain, break every chain, break every chain. There's an army rising up.
Yes.
There's an army rising up, yeah. There's an army rising up to break every chain, break every chain, break every chain. To break every chain, break every chain, break every chain.
Wow.
Beautiful.
For those who like to get tickets
Yes.
to watch
Touch
the
my
Top
heart.
Standing
Yes.
Stage Play Show, you just got a little sample
Yeah.
of vocalings and singing plays. We got models, we got fashion, we got teachers. We have so many people that's going to be on our show. And for November the 30th in 2019, I'm asking my audience and those who are watching us, because we know that the Afro-American community all watch a lot. But we're asking you to go into your pockets And I'm asking my audience, even though for those, I don't need the money. It's not for Dr. Rock, it's not for me. This has helped Tanya Banks to get ready because she need a little bank. She need a little
Bank for the banks.
Because we can't keep allowing so many of our talented people lose. We have to support Tanya Bank Play Show. So I'm asking my audience and those who are watching me around the world, and even Tyler Perry is watching.
Oh my God.
This lady's not asking for much. We're not asking for much. Please get your tickets. $25 will give you refreshments, a live show, and a great cast that's in front of us. So, Tanya Bank, this is your opportunity to close the show, and then Dr. Rock will say something, I'm going to say something. We want the audience, and also you need to give a shout out to your other people that's watching. I believe that we want, for those who maybe know Tanya Banks, this is your opportunity to make a phone call, and I'm asking those to purchase 2 tickets. What I'm going to do, I'm going to buy 2 tickets. I'm going to buy 2 tickets, and I'm hoping that every ticket she got is sold out and be a packed place. But we're not coming there. We're coming there because this woman got a gift. So Tanya Banks, tell our audience how important it is to support you, because this is your coming out play. And we're going to support you, me and Dr. Rock and Philly Hot Radio. And we're going to market like we're running for the President of the United States. We're going to be on the mass campaign. But it's up to you to not to fall back. Like your son told you, Mom, baby, you go forward so you can make your son proud of you. So Dr. Tanya Banks, will you please tell the audience how important for them to support you at this stage?
Well, I just really want to thank Hot Radio for having me here. First, I have to do that, and I want to thank God for being here, because without him, believe me, it was a struggle. I would not be here, and all what I've been through, I don't even know why I'm still standing. So it has to be grace of the Lord, and Mikhail knows that. Okay? I just want to also say I'm really proud of my daughter.
Yes.
Because she's very talented, she's very smart, but yes, but with Philadelphia, it's a challenge, and I really want to thank this young lady, because she is my inspiration. She really, really is. When I talked to her that time in the park, we had a class reunion, and I said, I was really down, and I said, I don't know if I'm going to do it. But then she said, you know what, Tanya, I've been through so many different things, and I really want to do it. So she's my inspiration. She holds me up. We hold each other up. So I want to thank her. I want to thank this young lady. She's been with me for 10 years. She's one of my main actresses that I use for a lot of my plays and productions. She's very, very talented. She also has a movie coming out November the 13th.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Dead Man's Game. So she's very, very...
Street, November 13th.
She's very, very talented. And I want to thank her because I met her for the first time a couple of weeks ago. And she sang at rehearsal. And when I heard that voice and she sang that song, I said, I want her. Because she's definitely going to touch lives. Yes. So what I basically want to say, I'm making sure I know we don't have much time, but I just would like everyone to come out, because this play is very empowering. It is a play that everyone can really relate to. It's about women and their struggles with life and different situations, and it's going to have you laugh, it's going to have you cry. You'll be able to deal with it far as all areas, And I want everyone to leave everything that I do, everything I write with a message, a positive message, because I want the play or movie or whatever I direct or write to leave with them. so they can say, you know what, that inspired me. You know, maybe just like the young lady said, because she needs to come and see the play. She wanted to commit suicide. That's real. You know, I was not that I wanted to commit suicide. I wanted to die when my son died, and I believe that a part of me did die. But when I got that dream, which was this year, he came to me, and I saw him just as vivid. He opened his eyes and he talked, and he always would come to me in dreams, and he never would talk. But this time, he opened up his eyes, and he was in the coffin, and he looked like himself as if he would be here today, which he would have been 27. It was so real. It was really spiritual. And he said to me, you have to go on because I don't want to come back. And my selfishness was, I was sad. And I said, why? He doesn't love me? But he said, no, Mom, I do love you, but you have to live and go on also. You did what you could do. So, you know, my son, you know, he had some issues and he struggled and we're working on, and her son, you know, he was with him all the time. So when he died, he was about 4, and I never forget what he said to me. It was a month after my son died. He said, Grandma, we was walking down the street. I said, what? He said, I want to go to an elevator, and I want to go on the elevator and go up to heaven and get my uncle and bring him down and wake him up. And he was 4 years old. And everything he does, I know, and he remembers my son because, you know, they were like one pea in a pod. They was together all the time. And can you imagine the impact that it had on him? You know, at 4 years old, and now he's 10. So, you know, we're doing this for my son, LaJuan. We're doing this for my son, Jovan. And I'm also doing this for my daughter.
You know, you touch my heart. Like I said, I have one son. I only have one son. And, you know, and it's like I keep him prayed up. And he has a praying grandmother, and, you know, and I'm definitely keeping him prayed up. And I believe that, you know, because God hears our prayers, that just keeping him, you know, in the streets or wherever, keeping him going to work, just keeping him away from trouble. Because we know that these streets have no love for us. And I always told him that, you know, the streets have no love for you. Yes, I love you, but them streets don't have none. You know, so I do, you know, that really touched my heart, you know, definitely, because I know, you know, sons, always had a thing for, you know, helping the guys out, the boys out, because I know I have a son.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. I want to thank our guests. I want to thank outstanding guests that came here today, and I'm so grateful for all of y'all women. They are really strong and beautiful. And I want to also thank Philly Hot Radio and the producers and those who gave me and Dr. Rock an opportunity to do this radio show. But what we're going to be doing now, before we close, I just want to give you that Tanya Bank, you're on your way for a great future as one of the hottest new producers in the city. And I want to thank you and you and you and you and you so much, and I hope that I did a great job hosting and co-hosting this show here.
Yes, you did.
Thank you.
And I hope that
I enjoyed it.
that y'all can take it and on your Facebook page, on your Instagram, and allow the world to see my talent and my gift, and also Dr. Rock. So we want to thank the audience. For those who are watching us around the world and those who have watched us in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, you're watching a radio show that's about to take off around the world, because we are confident in what we are doing. And every day when we do this, we get better every week. So I want to thank Earl and Diane for participating, helping us out on Saturday. That, you know, they had to get up with us and, you know, and go through our little mood swings sometimes. And
You know, I do want to thank Earl Conti, you know, because he wasn't feeling good. He wasn't feeling good, so he wasn't able to go to the costume party. You know how he wanted to dress up. You know how he wanted to dress up.
He didn't get
So that's his thing, dressing up.
Okay.
But he couldn't go to the
Halloween's not
costume.
over yet.
No, it's not over. Okay, it's not
He can
over.
still get a
But he was supposed to go to the Halloween, the costume party
But it's
yesterday.
okay, but it's
But he
over
wasn't
now.
feeling good yesterday. So I'm saying he missed it. But he's here today to help out.
Let's get
God,
Earl
do
back,
it.
y'all. Let's get Earl back. Okay, so we passed that time, so I hope that wish all of y'all the best of luck. Anytime y'all want to come, you can come on the radio show. We're going to be promoting this every week. For those who are watching, got Instagram. Let's help Tanya Bank in our organization, and let's help what God has gave each and every one of y'all a gift. And those who are watching us around the world, allow your gift to shine and let the world see it. My name is Showtime the Hype Man, along with Dr. Rock on Philly Hot Radio. Whistle while you work. Peace.